Hey, Lonnie Payne here with another pinball video, reminding you if you like what you see, please subscribe, like, share. Let's get started.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Alright, Stern released its stream of Jurassic Park last night. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to put some video of the stream up behind me while I talk about this, and we'll just talk about what we saw. And let me tell you just right off the bat, the game looks amazing. Now, it's been kind of a roller coaster for me to get to that point, and we'll talk about that, but the game just looks incredible. I actually have issues watching a stream on my iPad or stuff because there's so many things on the screen that everything's so small so you can't see a lot of details. Actually, last night I went up and put this thing on my home theater, and you know, the actual play field itself was bigger than the machine, so I could actually see what was going on. And after a few minutes, I'm wondering, why didn't I fix some popcorn? Because this thing is fun to watch. It just looks like an incredible machine. Now, when I first heard about Jurassic Park, you know, it's been several months, it was kind of the rumor was that it was Jurassic World. And a lot of y'all that know me know I'm a Jurassic Park fan. You know, I took the Data East machine and spent a year and a half restoring it. And, you know, I love the game. So when it came out as it was rumored to be Jurassic World, I was pretty excited about that because my plan was probably if it was good to put these two side by side and make a perfect little team. And then as we got a little bit closer to reveal, there was some rumors about Jurassic Park, which I wasn't too upset about because I love Jurassic Park. And then when the reveal came and it was Jurassic Park, but then the details started emerging about not having any assets, I was a little bit disappointed. You know, I mean, I really love the movie, and I thought it makes a perfect pinball machine, if you will. And so I was a little bit down when I saw that. I didn't find the art as bad as some people. I don't understand that. It looks really nice. Premium's probably my favorite, but I thought it was fine. You know, there's tons of good art out there, and it's just a version of what I consider good art. I didn't see anything wrong with it. You know, the assets were not there, but when you watch the stream, there is a lot of things in there that are reminiscent of the movie. For instance, the extra ball. You know, the dinosaur breaks through the restroom, eats the extra ball off of the toilet. We all know that scene from the movie. You know, and there's other scenes they talk about, you know, the fence is going down and this has to be Nedry's code. So, you know, there are a lot of things in there that are actually reminiscent of the movie. They may not be the movie story, you know, like we're used to it, but you know it's the movie they're talking about. You know, the glass of water on the dashboard and stuff. So, I mean, once I saw everything, you know, I started to warm up to it. And I like how the gameplay is kind of story-based, where you're working your way through the island and really trying to do a story instead of just, you know, just everything compartmentalized. It really was cool. And one of the things I liked was the way it kept track of all four players if you're doing a four-player game. Instead of just seeing their scores on the island, you actually see their progress. You know, so you're getting ready to plunge, you can tell where everybody is on the island. And I thought that was just kind of a cool little thing where it really, you know, kind of ties everything together. And talking about code, it really looked like this game was well along. I mean, it didn't look like it was lacking much. You know, I'm sure there's a few little things here and there that people would like to see added. But overall, man, it just looked good. And just talking about Elwin, when Iron Maiden came out, you know, everybody knew it was a version of Archer that had been modified, and so it was very well received. Everybody loved it. And everybody's kind of saying, okay, what is this next game going to be? And so I think everybody was really looking forward to see what he was going to do from a blank sheet of paper. And man, this is just amazing. You know, I kind of look at Keith now as, I think he's kind of separating himself from everybody as maybe one of the premier designers. You know, you kind of look at a sports team. Everybody on that sports team is a professional, but you have a couple people that set themselves apart and become those all-stars. And I think Keith is setting himself apart. And one of the unique things about Keith is how involved he is in in the rules of it. You know, there's some designers that may not be that involved, but you know, Keith, when he's designing a game, you know, from what I understand, he really likes to be involved with the whole process. And Keith, my hat's off to you, man. I think you've designed a great game, and it makes me excited about what else is going to be coming out. You know, Stern is really stepping up. For me personally, I think there's been some average titles coming out lately, and then man, this thing's just exploded. I think it looks great. And the animations, I mean, you know, we all didn't know what to expect when they did the little teaser video, but man, this thing is a full-fledged animated game. I mean, I was impressed with the number of animations that were there, the quality. I mean, this thing's ready to go. And so I was very impressed. And like I said, the scenes that kind of pay homage to the movie, very, very well done. I was pretty excited about it. You know, talking about my early disappointment, you know, I was talking to a buddy of mine, Kerry Hardy. Many of y'all may know him. He's got a YouTube channel. If you haven't been there, go check it out. You know, we were talking over the last few days about some disappointments, you know, and then last night when, you know, during the stream we were kind of chatting, and both of us were just like, wow, this is pretty cool. And so it was kind of, you know, like I said, it was kind of a roller coaster, ups and downs to get to the final. Man, this is a great looking game. And the fact that it doesn't have the assets, I don't think hurts it all that much. As far as Pro Premium LE, honestly on this machine, I don't think you could go wrong with either. You can see by the play on the stream if you watched it, both games seem fun to play. For me, I'm a premium kind of guy because I will look at that machine if I get a Pro and just be staring at the T-Rex saying, it ain't moving, it ain't eating the ball. I just have a hard time not having a game that has all the features. That's just a personal thing for me. So I'm a premium kind of guy, so that's what I'm probably going to get. I'm not an LE person. The artwork on the LE was good. Powder coating doesn't mean anything to me because I have a local guy that can do anything I want him to do, and he's great. So, you know, I can take the armor off my premium and have it anything I want. So that doesn't bother me. I'll install a shaker motor in the glass, the back glass. You know, the artwork, you know, I have a lineup, you know, so you don't see the artwork as much. So it's just, I've just never been an LE kind of guy. That's just my thing. So I'm in for a premium. You know, there are some versions of the Pros that come out and I'm like, nah, there's just no way. This one, I think you could have a Pro and be just fine with it. Just me personally, I'm just going to look at that dinosaur and stare at it not moving. So I got to get the premium. I'm going to try and play it, obviously, but I can tell by looking at a game and watching somebody play it and looking at the rules, looking at the shots, I can tell if I'm going to like a game. And to be honest with you, I personally would be comfortable going and buying this game and not even playing it. I mean, when I look at it, that's what I see. Obviously, I'm going to go try and play it. Thumbs up, Stern. Keep up the good work. I think this is going to be a juggernaut. I think this thing's going to sell like crazy. Everybody talked about Ghostbusters selling, which I have a Ghostbusters. Love the game. I think this thing could outdo Ghostbusters. I really think it's that good. So anyways, make up your own mind. I just thought I'd throw my 2 cents in there. If you like the video, please remember, subscribe, like, share, and we'll see you on the next one.